Welcome dear students. In this video I am going to tell you about noun. What is noun? Noun is a word used as the name of a person, place or thing. You can say noun is a naming word. The name of everything are called noun. For example, LPM, this is the name of our school. Boaz, Gola Bajar, this is name of a town. So the name of rivers, cities, countries, any place, anything, any animal, any man, so etc. These all names are called noun. And now we will talk about the kinds of noun. So we can say that there are 5 different kinds of noun. First, proper noun. Second, common noun. Third, collective noun. Fourth, material noun. And fifth, abstract noun. And now one by one I will explain about these kinds with example. Try to understand. Listen carefully. First, proper noun. It denotes a particular person, place or things. This noun, this proper noun is used to denote particular person. Mean to say single, only one person, or for only one place and only one things. The name of a particular person, place or things are called proper noun. For example, Gorakhpur, this is a particular name of a city that is situated beside Rapti river. India, this is also a particular name of a country. The Ganga, this is a particular name of a river. And second, common noun. It is the name given to any and every person or things of the same kind or class. So this name is given in common. The common name of any person or any place or anything, that is called common noun. For example, table, glass, town, king, book, river, school. So these names, boys, girls, these names are given in common. And third point is collective noun. It denotes a group or collection of similar individuals or things considered as one complete whole. So collective noun denotes a group or collection of people or things. For example, army, class, host, jury, mob, etc. These are the names that are used in group or collection. Our fourth point is material noun. It denotes the matter or substance out of which a thing is made. Try to understand it. Whenever we made anything, so the raw material or whatever substance or matter we use to prepare that substance or matter are called material noun. For example, wood, clay, rubber, iron, silver, etc. They all are called material noun. And our fifth point is abstract noun. Abstract noun express quality, state or action. To understand, it is very easy. The things that we can only feel, we cannot touch. Such type of things that we cannot touch, we can feel only if we see, but we cannot touch. So such type of nouns are called abstract noun. For example, truth. We know truth, we feel it, but we cannot touch it. Truth, love, soul, mind, greatness, etc. Such type of things are called abstract noun. For your knowledge, the name of subject, the name of languages, they all are also called abstract noun. Subject names like maths, science, Hindi, English, they all are name, but they have not any proper or perfect position or place, we can only understand them, we can feel them, we cannot touch them. Or any language, as this time I'm speaking English, so while hearing we can understand it. So such type of things that we cannot touch, we can only feel, they all are called abstract noun. Next topic is noun and their number. It is important topic, try to understand it, that there are two types of nouns, singular nouns and plural nouns. Definition, try to understand. A noun which denote one person or things, mean to say the name that is singular, means that is name of any one person or any one thing, is called singular number. A noun which denotes more than one person or things, that is called plural number. There are certain rules for making the plural from a singular nouns. First, by adding s to singular noun. If any singular noun is given, you add s and you can easily make plural. For example, pen, so add s, the plural of pen is pens. Cow, singular, and the plural of cow is cow. Second rule, by adding es to a singular noun, if it ends in s, sh, x, ch and z. For example, touch, this word end with ch, mean to say the last letter is ch, so we can add es to make its plural. So plural is touches, gas, gases, box, boxes. Third rule, by adding s to a singular noun, if it ends in y and y is preceded by a vowel. Try to understand it. If the last letter is y written and before y any vowel a, e, I, o, u are used, so we can add only s. For example, boy, so last letter is y and before y there is a vowel o, so we can add only s. So the plural of boy is boys. Ray, rays. The plural of guy is guys. Fourth rule, if the noun end in y and the y is preceded by a consonant, then the plural is formed by changing y into ies. Okay, try to understand. If the last letter is y and before y any consonant is given, for example army, so last letter is y and a consonant m is written before y, so we can use here ies and y is replaced by ies. So the plural of army is armies. Baby, the plural of baby is babies. Now fourth rule. Fifth rule, those singular nouns that end in f or fe, the last letter is f or fe, form their plural by changing the f or fe into ves. For example, knife. In this example, the last letter is fe, so we have to replace fe with ves. So the plural of knife is knives. The plural of leaf is leaves. Thief, the plural of thief is thieves. One more point here, countable and uncountable. So let's understand what is countable noun and what is uncountable noun. The noun which can be counted, the noun which we can count in number 1, 2, 3 or first, second, third. So such type of noun that we can count are called countable noun, and the noun which cannot be counted, the noun which we cannot count, they all are called uncountable noun. For example, pen, we can count pen, 1 2 3 4. I have 5 pen, you have 4 books, there are 2 school. So the name which we can count in number, they are countable noun. Uncountable nouns, water, knowledge, childhood, etc. We cannot count water. Also we cannot count knowledge. If anybody asks you that how much knowledge you have, then you can't reply in counting that I have 5 knowledge. This, it looks odd. So that is why the nouns, the names that we cannot count, they are uncountable nouns. The nouns which we can count, they are countable nouns. Okay, that's all. Thank you very much to watch this video.